It is time to finish the game. For real this time. Thought it was gonna be last night, but man, stuff just kept happening. Stuff just kept happening. Go to stash. Stash that. Yeah. This is mine. I've definitely been in here multiple times before. Okie dokie. Got a. Ooh, some elite traps. Yes, just. Alright. That's cool. Let's see. Maybe I'll spend a little time upgrading stuff. That's right, I got this armor. Let's go see what we can do real quick.
Did you need something?
Let's go. Stormbird Circuit. Alright. Where can your boy get a Stormbird Circuit? These are Sky Streets of Deathwing. Sunwing. Stormbird. Sunsky. Where are the storms? Have I just not run into it yet? Yeah. That's a nice soup. Look at the size difference. like, man, where are the storm? Apparently, all the way over here. But great thing is, now we can get around a little bit easier. Okay, it's okay. So that's alright. Maybe I can just
I think someone's in trouble nearby.
catch a little XP while we're at it. Where are these guys?
Frost armor's not gonna do much.
Apex. Okay, I got those fangs that are tusks. Open wide. Open wide. Tusk. Please, man. Begging. Give me a shot. Give me a dose. I'm trying to sit on. I said on. Ah, come on. Trust me. Get to it. Just open wide. Come on. Come on. Oh, come. What's the angle on that? Yeah, look at all these tusks. Alright, should be good on wipe out tusk for a while.
Get this from my stash when I need it.
No, why can't, what happened to my mount? What happened to my mount? He wasn't here. He wasn't a part of this. Buddy, come on. Why? Oh, is that a salmon? Strike this. Come on. How are you supposed to get fish? We have machines, but we don't have any fishing rods. Oh, what kind of bullshit is that? Thought we were tribal, not primitive.
Pouch is full, but the pack has room.
Oh! Hello there! How are you doing today? This should be fun. Oh boy. Alright, let's just take a look here. Let's just see. Oh my god, you're fucking. Oh, okay. Well, now he's on. Why is my controller going crazy? 45. That's a little beefy. Versus Purge Blood and Frost. These guys don't have any. Doesn't really have anything valuable. I mean, they have resources. Nothing specific for a weapon. Alright. Okay. Good lord, you're huge. Okay, so I'm thinking. First of all, let's crawl more. Knock. Power shot. Good Stay still, please. Jesus. Bro? Come over here. Why are you going that way? Alright, that's not freezing areas. Kind of like its heart, essentially. That's alright. Thought you have some of that. Whoa, literally 1 HP. Yep, put you down. Oh my gosh, come on. Yeah, that'll work. I meant to cancel the shot, but I will take it. Quick little level up while we're down here, you know. That's very nice. Oh, car. Goodies. Spot launcher. These are cool lasers. Guard for now. Alright, anyways. We were heading to a some snap bombs. What is snap bombs? Resist kill. Okay, so we just got
Fire can help here. Are as fast under the water as they are on land.
Good lord, guys. Just getting fast. God, man.
Trees full of arrows. I'll stash this away for later.
Yeah, I did, definitely shot all those off. just the okay, there are no stalkers here. Okay, I was about to say. Actually, no. After my last encounter with them, I think I can handle the stock pretty good now. That's nice. First, I'm gonna go over the church. No, that's too far.
All right.
Hey, bro, come back, come back, come back. I need you to go away. Far. Stay down. Can I? Oh, hey, you're here. Cool. Oh, I should not have used this one. Oh, fuck. I think it was just, maybe it was just his circuitry. Shots are near the come on. Can't reach. He's so fucked. You know, the bang I think I need the primary nerve.
Pack's full. I can get it from the stash later.
Actually, no, you're just... I'm sorry. Spine. Slaughter spine. I love you, dude. You're just... not bored. Like, yeah, you give me that good sludge and this whatever little syrup that is. But other than that, ain't a whole lot there. So... lost it. Oh, nothing. This way I'm not drawing any attention and, fine. Just because it's right. Alright, bud. Let's fucking book it. Go, 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 go. Alright, leaving you behind.
It looks like I'm close to the locator beacon that my focus detected.
Okay, let's calm down.
No, just got the Harrison too. The remaining ships are concentrating their fire on the lead Horus, but there must be 6 more coming in behind it. And there are several ashore and moving inland further up the coast. Copy that. We'll keep an eye on it. But whatever this zero-dawn super weapon is, you better use it soon or there'll be nothing left.
Oh, secret. It was no weapon. Just hope that life could survive.
Stay shaking. Oh, wait, oh, it's monsters. He's a crane.
Maybe.
Grab from the stash. It's really over. Did get that tall neck. Bunch of side missions just all over the place. That's not base, that's base. This is why I go to the campfire. Takes 2 seconds.
Did you need some?
This was fair armor. Okay, I was like, wait, what? What? Oh, Frostclaw sacrifice. What?
Don't have to worry about running out.
So many. Don't need resources. Yeah.
Pathogens must be spitting out hunter killers too.
Okay, so just gotta not hit him there. Okay. Whoever sees correctly. Let's get rid of one.
Gotta hit it while
Oh, come on, berries. Come on, berries. Alright, sorry for the delay. Got a little wrapped up in something, but we are back on it. Get your butt over here. We got some Claw Strider sack weapon to get out. Come on, Silver. Hi-ho, Silver! Away! Alright, hi-ho, Silver, stop and stay put, please. Do not need to be worried about you out here. These things can and will tear you apart. Would I really like it if I did not have it? Okay, first we can get shot. Are you what? Excuse me, what? How? Okay, so okay, shock. We all know what shock does. Basically paralyze them. Yeah, I'm putting him on defensive. We are being executed for their crimes. Problem solved. Hell yeah, dude. Get it. Yeah, sorry. Got the... Where's the other one?
It'd be good to loot all the dead machines here. Might find the parts I'm looking for. Start for the stash.
Awesome. Alright. How you doing over here, bud? Doing alright. Alright. Let's get this armor upgraded. Because even though we spent that time upgrading the other armor, this is the one we really want. And this is why we go to the campfire, so straight to the door.
Did you need...
Sounds like you just shut the fuck up. Circulator and force loader. Oof, yeah. Let's hit up the stash real quick, get resupplied on everything. Just read.
Focus. It's pearls. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. But Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away.
Alright. Enough upgrade. Let's do this.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. Alright, people. I need you up in the control room, right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in.
You're all sassy.
Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Okay. Almost time to go after Beta and Gaia.
No, let's chat with people.
Might be good
See
to
what they
check
gotta
up
say.
on everyone first.
Base intact if we want to take...
Aloy, aren't we meeting at the beach near the Zenith base?
We are. We're finally doing...
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Let's hope. Varl made the right call. You know, bringing you here.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. You know, I never knew he had a sister. I found out a few days before you guys went to Gemini. I was, well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink. Just one, mind you. And we talked about family. Vala, Ursa, loss and revenge. How you helped us.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how your sister escaped the Mad Sun King.
I guess we never got round to it. World ending and all. No time like the present, though. If you're up.
Of course.
You think it's time for us to finally have that drink?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course. Oh.
So, how did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring. See, during the war, the Carja threw a prisoner a day in there. And, you know, for what? To die as sacrifices, fighting machines in a pit. Thinking somehow that was gonna appease all the other deranged machines in the world? Ha! And when it was Ursa's turn, the Carja thought she'd go down if they threw a big machine at her.
Oh, but she didn't.
And she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure. And the Mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. Thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He enjoyed humiliating her that way.
I remember you telling me something about that. That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Carja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in, so he got her everything she needed to disguise herself as a Carja noblewoman. Yeah, perfumes, veils, and all that.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Carja eye paint. But Avad insisted it was the only way, so she agreed under one condition. Avad had to dress up as well.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in a crown.
That would, definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
You were right. That was a story best told over a drink.
All good stories are.
Alrighty. Thank
I guess
you.
I should get going.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point, with my hammer ready.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Guys, fucking far.
Aloy, we're ready to meet you at the rendezvous point whenever you call.
Fighting the Zeniths isn't going to be easy.
Nothing you do ever is. At least, now you don't have to do it alone.
Thanks. Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different. Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Erend and I tried speaking to Sylens, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he? How's Aaron doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we have here, she turned so pale I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
That sounds like Alva. You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Hmm? Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl were friends for quite a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Well, why do you want to know?
He spoke of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoided talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw. She could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly. I was never able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He was probably afraid Sona would scare you off.
I would have liked to see her try. Maybe I can meet her someday. When all this is over.
I think that can be arranged. You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh. You'd think we have enough of that going around.
I should go.
Before you do,
What is it?
you placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
So...
Make sure you stay alive to do so.
let's just try
You
to
know,
all
that
come
is
back
kind of important.
Okay?
Well, you know, that's implied anyways. Just, you know. Hey, do me a favor. Alright, talk to Aaron, talk to her.
You nervous?
I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work, if we all focus on our assignments.
Right.
Are you okay?
I was wondering, is it really safe having someone like Regalla here? She seems angry. The kind of angry that leads to murdering people in their sleep.
Don't worry. We're going to point that anger in the right direction. The Zeniths.
If you say so.
I hope our new guests have been behaving.
This Silence, he's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it. I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
We grew up very differently. But sometimes different is good.
Yes, of course.
I hope everyone's been treating...
Oh, yeah, of course. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
What was Leviathan again?
A flood control system back in the Great Delta. It was built by Eileen Sasaki, another of our ancestors. If we can acquire the data on it, we might be able to fix the system back home. Then my sister, my parents, other families won't have to live in fear of their homes washing away when the long rains come.
Right. And to find it, we need to head back to San Francisco.
I'll be at my truthfully.
And I'll let you know when I make it back to land.
Thank you, Ayla.
So, you return. Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Let's go. Alright.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation at the Hades Proving Lab.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a bunch of Oseram tinkerers to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades and the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Carja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier?
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regalla craved was war against the Carja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them, I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Conversation.
All right, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling? You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
So sassy.
I keep thinking he's just gonna be standing there.
Alright. Who's over here? Oh, yes.
There you are. Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
a second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Go right. Let's get into it.
Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths. Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What? Like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
What else can we expect to find in the Zenith base?
As I mentioned in the briefing, our goal will be the command center. That's where Beta and Gaia are being held. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me. Cultural artifacts of, in truly, some of the greatest achievements.
And you wanted Beta?
Yes. I thought if it would bring a Hera data beam. I'm sorry,
Yeah, we learned this at the house.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant.
Literally.
Visionary. She cared so deeply for the world. For the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the Proving Lab after Far Zenith's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Huh. The door's unlocked now.
So maybe I should first. Alright, full on everything. Let's skedaddle. Use better quick and we will finish up this game.
Feels cool against my skin. There. Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
Everything. Really? You think that we need to do everything? Everything. I mean, everything before we do this? Yeah, no. We're doing this now. Alright. Anything else? Any crabs? Lobster? Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's do it. No way back, man. They really emphasize this. Alright.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I mean, look at that sand.
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
No, come on.
Agreed.
Gotta have a little comedic relief.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Kotallo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only. We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Oh, I can't head from this location, of course you can.
It's weak to acid.
Oh, we should have it. Yeah.
This'll help.
There's only two. Which is...
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
That's the weak spot.
Oh!
Use acid to corrode it. Look at that thing, Bridget. Hey, you want to fight the Vanguard? I think we got him.
I think you're right.
Find anything?
Yeah.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I wish I had a glider. I guess I'll find another way.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight, you choose. And now's a good time to hit it with the last one. That's the quick way to take it down.
He said whack.
Aloy's under attack! Cover her!
Firing!
Oh yes, please. Come on, hit.
Remember?
Well, that was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
Oh, thank you so much, Aaron. You're awesome, bro. Love you. Yeah.
Tired yet?
Yep. Yeah! Clear those weeds.
Are you drawing back? We're through.
Here when you want. It's not fear.
These Spectres are good sport!
We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead one's handy enough. Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh, yeah. Good times.
More Spectres. I'll attack when you do. Aloy, can you hit this thing with acid? Now you can hurt it. Now they're hurting. You want me to hit you again? Now we're talking. Get confused in your eyes. Are you okay? You throat.
I think that's all of them.
Oh, I wanted that.
Let's push on.
Any good loot?
A little.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah. I'll find a way back up. Here. Up this rock. We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Go as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of.
Looks like the others have things under control.
How many Spectres does the Zenith have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure. Come on, up the slab.
Nice jump, Aloy.
I can keep going.
Yes, I know you can.
You shoot like a new Taru, Aloy!
Who's next?
I need to upgrade skills. let's just go ahead and do all of this down here. Hell yeah.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Alpha and Kotallo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on.
What is that?
Oh shit.
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Way to go, Beta. Yeah, I guess a Thunderjaw or two.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Now we can crank out machines to its heart's content. Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or we'll find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The Apollo database.
Not a bad idea. We don't need another rogue AI running around doing whatever it wants. Especially one as powerful as Hephaestus. Come on, let's climb up now. Thank you.
That big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
Guess not all the Spectres are fighting our machines. Bring it on!
There's the other one.
I think they can handle it.
Bet this'll hit. Fuck you, bitch. Can't run from me. Gotta grab all the sack webbing.
Just some parts.
That's all I don't care. Back on top of here.
This way.
To the right, I think.
Right. Oh, like here to the right. Yeah, that makes sense.
And now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Oh, I'm hurrying. Just, as fast as I can.
By the blood of the Ten!
And they went boom! I'm waiting for you!
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
Oh, she stole my kill. I should have taken the shot. I was about to light you up, Silence. Yeah, run. Run, boy, run.
This is the way up.
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
Come on, let's go!
This way, demon! Ah! This is the death I was promised. Go!
Good for her.
May Regalla return peacefully to the sun.
Aloy!
Damn, Silence, why are you so
It's
fast?
intense, but Kotallo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Well, that's right, we're gonna learn some shit here. Yeah, cutscenes. Oh shit.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Matilda's little pet.
Silence! Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless! You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
Yeah, that's right, get fucked.
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Come on, I want to
Then
take
we'll
out
carve a
Zenith.
path. Ready?
Well, my headset's about to die too. Where's the controller at?
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, we're... Time machine filth! Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network!
Just do the best you can. Okay, an elevator. Promising.
You got some
Nice.
unfinished business, little girl.
Money, look, get up, please. You're not this bad. Come on, Aloy.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
Come on now, admit it.
Whoa,
Whoa.
I can't let him catch me.
Man, this is quick.
Stop that, didn't ya?
Say where'd you go? Oh, yeah. That's the kind of damage we like to see.
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
Oh,
I'm taking you down! not giving up.
Pocket sand. He doesn't care about pocket sand. Alright, let's heal. Let's heal. Alright. Alright. Also done a little quick little bam. Oh, I get fun. Yeah. I can like all that.
Not much without your shield, are ya?
Aww. Yeah, I feel like I gotta feel like these traps aren't the way to go. Good lord, how do you dodge all that? So I'm gonna need you to calm down. Okay, let's fill that out. Back up. Yep, keep healing. Please keep healing.
He's almost down.
I'm glad that was good.
Take that!
$17.94.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
I knew it. I knew it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes.
Now we're having fun, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we are. Rest in shit, Eric.
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're alright.
Appreciate you, though. You a real one. Just. Aw. Wait. Oh.
Except the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there.
Of course
I have to go. I almost have him.
We'll see if she follows through on her words.
Erend? Is everyone alright down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva?
God.
Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay. Almost there. This is it.
Alright, let's get it.
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or swarm.
It's the Pharaoh Plague.
Astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
Awesome. Glad we can count on you for now. A little too quick.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. When that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia, so you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me.
like
It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Oh, fuck.
Get to the door! Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
No! I've heard that before.
Cool. Cool. So let's just craft up a couple of these bad boys. Yeah.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
I better scan that thing first.
How about we do this? Buy ourselves a second. Come on.
I can sit through all that armor before I can do some damage.
Okay.
Getting somewhere.
Oh!
Strike now!
Jeez. Okay, let's heal real quick. So we can get stretch water. I can't use. Okay, there we go. Oh, I was waiting for some poison. Oh, that's a. Okay, so it's the same as. You know. That makes sense. There's a specter or something like that. Should jump over for the hits.
I can target its gold plating.
Say the word, and I'll stay my hand.
Oh, that thing's fast.
I can endure. You cannot.
You wanna bet? Let's dodge that. Let's continue to dodge that.
Pain subsided.
Cool. Not sure what's super good it does. Okay.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Come get some.
I gotta hit those gold plates. Oh!
What's she going for?
Ah! Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable.
Damn, that stamina's taking its.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Oh, it's quick. It's using those gold plates to power its attack.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
elemental ammo is making a dent in those gold plates.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Yeah. And it just...
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
Shouldn't have one sticking around.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all the help you can get.
You people.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
Poor Aaron. You don't even know, bro. Don't even know.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. The courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Just missing Apollo and Hades. Hey, Silence, you want to go grab Apollo from the ship real quick? Really appreciate that, bud. We going back home? We're just cruising. Oh, this is beautiful.
face has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. My raindrops in the flood.
This is beautiful.
This emptiness in the storm. If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul. hands are full of flowers, my ears are full of songs, my heart is sad and numb. I'd rather just be wrong. I listen when you talk.
Whoa. Yeah, you're welcome. Great game, guys. Great game. Truly, round of applause. Fantastic game. Oh, because we went by all the landmarks, all the things that are going by. Cool, cool, cool. Well, this has been Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West. Well worth the wait, and seems like we've got another game ahead of us. Hey, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be nice, but I'm gonna call it there for the night. Appreciate y'all watching. I'll see y'all next time. Should have some Brilliant Stars to open up this Friday. Might get us some alternate arts. We shall see. The pulls have been fairly good out of there. I think that we got a really good shot at getting something. Got a box and an ETB coming or two. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, that's all I got for you tonight. Catch you later.